voices sifting for the shine. Critics in the comments, but ain't nobody mine. Cold rush fever, gotta get that glitter back. Your expedition ain't nothing realer. Poking through the paper, sorting out the trash, hunting for that treasure, trying to make a splash. Gloves on my hands, boots in the mud, gravel in the pan, praying for some love. Searching through them tailets, every little flake, patch claims and veins, ain't no easy trade. Endless adventure follows every street, chasing golden dreams ain't always.
SEAHAWKS! What's up, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of some BSing in the shed. And let me tell you, ain't no BS. Well, there was some BS this weekend, but then there was some non-BS this weekend. Seahawks won. Champions. Hell yeah. Thank you. I've had this jersey since the last time we went to the Super Bowl. I always forget to wear it, but this time I was like, you know what? I don't get the opportunity very often. Let's put this baby on. Get comfy. It's a little bit loose on me now, but that's all right. It's a jersey. Nah, it's fine. I mean, it's okay. You can have a fandom of another team. You know, only one team can win. Every year it can't be yours, you know, just as long as it ain't the Patriots. I think we all have that same understanding or feeling that as long as it ain't the Patriots, I don't really care who wins. If it happens to be my team, hell yeah. But awesome game. It was really awesome to see them just completely roll the Patriots over and just toy with them all game. Yeah, now it's time back to reality, back to the daily grind, and whatever the next season that's about to start up, let's get into that. Just wear pads. What do I need pads for, man? Shit. But yeah, so just had to represent. You know, don't always get a great excuse to dress up. What's happening, everybody? What is happening? Of course, you know, we're going to have a giveaway at the end of the show here. We're going to do a little GAW. The GAW is, of course, sponsored by me and only me. It's out of my pocket into yours should you win. So if you want to get entered in on that GAW, that potential giveaway, as I like to call them, my sloppy seconds, hit that link that I just posted up. Leave a comment on that video. If you're not a subscriber, you're going to have to subscribe because you can't comment if you're not a subscriber, so it's kind of a trap. But you know what? It's a good trap because I'm not going to send you weird... Like, some traps are bad and you'll, like, get unwanted surprises. I'm not that... It ain't that kind of party. It's just a little what's up. I'm not going to sell your information to the fucking... some dudes overseas in Russia or something. None of that. I'm just going to have the thing pick a name. Now, it might sell your shit. I don't know. But I have nothing to do with that part. But if you want some free shit, leave a comment on the video. It's really just that simple. Hello, sirs and sirs. Hey, what's going on, Donna? Good to see you. John, Bill, Bacchus, Mean Leaf. I like that. I just started to grow recently. I'm not going to post too much about it, but I fucked up. I already messed up. I'm 4 weeks in and it's already flowering. Because I shocked it not realizing you're not supposed to. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with what you're supposed to do when you're growing plants, but there's this whole theorem of things that you're supposed to do to maximize your yield and all of that. And well, that sounds all good and dandy. None of that applies if you're growing an autoflower. If you got the autoflower, you're supposed to just plant it and leave it the hell alone, feed it and leave it the hell alone, and just make sure it doesn't get shocked. Otherwise, it's going to snap and go flowering. Well, so I'm following all these YouTube videos about, things like deflowering, topping, training, all of that stuff that you're supposed to do if you have a photoperiod plant. You're supposed to do all that stuff. But if you do all that to an autoflower, you fuck up the whole thing, you stunt it, and you force it to go into to flowering mode. So, we're in flowering mode on plant 1. So it's going to be small. So I've started plant 2, and I'm going to do it all right. I'm going to do all the stuff I'm supposed to do, or rather, I'm not going to do all the stuff that I'm not supposed to do, and I'm just going to leave it the hell alone. And if that doesn't work, I've got another seed of that same strain that I can give another shot with. So we'll see how it goes. If this one fails, the second one I mean, I'm just going to take everything out of the tent and just, boom, one plant. Which is what I should have done to begin with. I should have just did one plant. But again, I started going based off of all the conventional wisdom, and I'm trying to be a good boy and follow all the advice. I'm just doing too much. Thank you. Well, because the dispensary charges me $100 for every ounce that I buy from them. That adds up pretty quick. Oh, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong about the sign. Where is it? YOLO, Lolo. Find the device. I'm pretty sure I have a SEAHAWKS something already. Well, I'll have to find a SEAHAWKS banner. All right, got a SEAHAWK banner now. Where'd it go? Oh, it's up there. Oh, that's terrible. There we go. SEAHAWKS. Gets cut off because it's behind the toolboxes, but that's cool. All right. Dumbass, yes. Mr. Dumbass 420. Yes, by all means you can say it. I'm fine with that, but if you don't mind, I'd prefer if you would email it to me just so it doesn't get lost in the chat. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, those are my two hobbies, gold and green. You know? So any support or help there, I'm down with that. But anyways, yeah, going to the dispensary is fine and dandy, and it is what I do, but man, it adds up so fast. So I figured, you know, throw a few bucks into a setup. It'll cost me X amount one time, a little bit ongoing. But really quickly, if my yields are good, I'm going to exceed how much it cost me at the dispensary to buy. It's gonna happen real quick, and hopefully on my first plant. Probably not, since I messed up and stunted it. But ideally on my second plant, I'm hoping I can pull at least a half pound to a pound. Right? Like there was a danger to it. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get some weed and I might go to jail. I'm cool without that part though. I'd rather just get the weed and relax and chill at home and know that I don't have to worry about the cops busting down my door because I'm smoking a doob. Panning some dirt, smoking, and cops come in like, who am I hurting? Who am I bothering? No. Oh, I hated the chase, man. That's the thing I missed the least. Some dumbass, oh man, I can get you some. Just give me your money. And then he's gone for like 6 hours. Comes back with some mediocre shit. And he expects you to smoke him out too because, you know, he put in all that effort getting the weed for you. After you know he already pinched some for himself. No, I'm good without the chase. I like going to the store. Man, the first time I went into a dispensary, it was like, oh, it was Disneyland. It was just stuff everywhere. It's awesome. Well, I mean, to some extent it was cool, but I love being able to see what I'm going to get before I hand over my money. And if it sucks, not hand over my money. Thank you, Donna. You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. But like, yeah, I mean, you hand over money to the dude takes 6-8 hours to get back to you. By the time he gets back to you, you'll take whatever he brought just because you're so tired of waiting. You know? Yeah, it is like the candy store, man. It's so nice. Yeah, like diving for hours and like Diving for hours, snuffering up gold, and then losing your snuffer before you leave. That's like what it's like. Put in all the effort, put in all the work, and it all just goes away. No diggity. No diddy. All right. So, I was wanting to look into gold. Gold's been doing a thing. It was way up, then it was kind of down, then it was, who knows. I'm not looking up at that screen yet because I want to see it all together. So let's hop over. Oh, I already saw it. Gold as of right now, as of today, as of the moment I refreshed this page here, as far as AmpMex is concerned, $5,036 even. No change on that bill. $5,000.36. Up from a week ago when it was 4,970. So it hasn't jumped a huge amount, but almost $100, which I guess is decent. Compared to the 3-month, we're definitely on an upward trend. 3 months ago, we were only looking at 4,000. So it's gone up. Holy shit. It's gone up $1,000 in just a 3-month time. And in 1 quarter, we have $1,000 gain per troy ounce. That is pretty phenomenal. So hopefully you're holding on and you got a bucket of gold somewhere in your backyard or in your safe or somewhere that you've been collecting since you were a little kid. Because that's going to be your retirement right there. I know my goal is going to be my retirement because all my retirement's probably going to my kids' college fund. So, hopefully I hold on to some of this gold as we go along the way. Yeah, gold leaf covered bullshit. That ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to put my kid through college. I'm so astounded that this would have made its way into their bag. Like, I get what they were trying to do, but you got to make sure the gold I'm supposed to get is there, you know? That was just shiesty. Yeah, that paid her. Well, I mean, the ROI was good. Like, if he didn't say how much gold I was going to get in there and I bought that, the ROI was not bad. But, you know, and that's why I kind of pulled it back a little bit at the end, because at the end of the day, the ROI was still not terrible. It was still almost like 100%. But the bad parts of the entire thing just really rang blah for me. Did I call him out? I said it in the video. I don't reach out to sellers after. What's the point? He's going to send me a little bit more dirt with a little bit more gold in it. There's a video on the internet that shows my experience. That's my call out. I take a hit here. I take, shit there. That's what it is. That's part of the game, If he wants to reach out to me and be like, hey, man, but already the whole experience is tainted. So there's no reason to reach out. It is what it is. He can try to make good on it, but there was just too much. It was overwhelmingly what the fuck for me. So regardless of the ROI, that steers me away. So, but that's just my thought. Like I was saying during the live, like, I'm just here to share my experience with you guys. This is what I ran into, what I saw. There you go. Yeah, Lynch was all right until the end. At the end, it wasn't that great. But in the earlier days or the middle days, when before it got out of hand for him, and before his family tragedy, because ultimately that's what happened. There was a tragedy in the family, and life fell apart. That's the short end. That's the short story. Um, and when certain kinds of tragedies strike you, it makes it hard to give a shit about stupid things like pay dirt and people worrying about how much gold they're getting in dirt, And I get that part, but it's a shame because he was a really good seller for a long time. And it's a bummer, It is a bummer. Because yeah, he had some good pay dirts. They were a little bit wild prices sometimes. Especially when the sales, man, they had a Black Friday sale going for like 3 years straight. No other sales, nothing. I think that's because he lost control of the website to some extent, I believe is what happened. As well as everything else. So, but was pretty wild. Wild stuff. It's a bummer. We definitely need some more pay dirt sellers out there, though, man, because I'm running out. I am running out of new pay dirt sellers or pay dirt sellers with new dirt to check out. I've been recycling a lot of sellers, but I need some new sellers to check out. So any of these sellers out there who have websites I can order from or ways that I can get a hold of, let me know, people. Send me an email, digdaddy@backyardprospecting. Here, I'll put it up in the chat again. Send me an email. Steer me towards some pay dirt. Tell me where I should go check out so that I can share that experience with you guys, because that's how this works. You guys, if you guys let me know who to check out, I'll check it out. I'll let you guys know, and then you can feel safe to go and do the thing. Buy the 1 ounce bucket. Jeez, man. I'll take donations right now. Here, check it out. We'll do this right now. Gold. Boom. I'm going to need to do some math, though. Figure out how much everybody's going to have to donate to get there. We'll do a 3-hour session. All right, so 10 times 50. No, I'm gonna need more than that. That ain't gonna get us there. So 10. There we go. All right, goal started. If we can get that goal, I'll buy an ounce bucket of pay dirt of gold. Bucket of pay dirt with an ounce of gold in it. There you go. So if we can hit that goal, I'm in like Flynn, brothers. See if we can get there. 3 hours. We got 3 hours to hit it. I'm sure it should be easy, Oh, he doesn't ship? That's a bummer. Yeah, those Bass Dash ones, they hold up great, man. Especially because I'm down on the rocks a lot. I have knee pads. I get the knee pads around the waders, and I'm down on the ground, and I'm digging in, and I'm chucking dirt, and they really do hold up. There was a couple times I thought I had a leak, but pull my legs out, everything's dry, so they've held up great. And I've probably had them for 3-4 years now. Maybe 2 or 3 years. I don't know, man. Time goes by so freaking fast. I can't even tell, but they're definitely holding up. I think I have a link in the description. In the description of all my shit. So if you hit the link, then I'll probably get a little kickback from it too. But yeah, either way, they're great waders. And yeah, if you can get them for, I think I paid around $100 for them. They were on sale or clearanced or some shit. I forget what it was. But if you can get them on a good deal, then they're a good deal. But even off good deal, they're still a good deal because they're good waders. They've got a pocket on the outside, then they got an inside pocket, little flappy pocket. They're like canvas material, not PVC, so that's nice too. Because the PVC stuff, that rips. That rips really easy. So, all right. So we checked out gold. It's doing good. Get out there. Dig some holes. If you're out there, get some gold. Because that's how you pocket it. You got to find it. And we're going to find some gold here tonight as well. I got a little cup of dirt over there. Hopefully you're going to find some gold inside of it. The dirt comes from my spot out at the river. And so we're going to check that out. We're going to run it down the little mini sluice. Have a good time going to it. Again, if you haven't already done so, click that link on top of the chat. Get entered in for the sloppy seconds. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up. Let everybody out there in the YouTube world know that this is a good place to be. And that thumbs up will let them know that they should come chill out with us as well. Yeah, all that other stuff. All the YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do, go do that. And shit. All right. It's listen time. And we got some new tunes tonight. So we're going to fire those up. Hopefully you guys can hear that all right. All right. Do let me know if the audio is all effed up and you can't hear me or you can't hear the music. Yeah, it's straight Mountain Dew, man. I don't fuck around. I hit it straight up. Flavor of the day is a oldie but goodie. I found some Northern Lights. Got us some dirt. Let's dig it. For sure. Yeah, Northern Lights. I don't know if this is actual Northern Lights, though, because it doesn't taste right. And maybe it's just my memory. Maybe it's like a Mandela effect or whatever. But, like, I remember Northern Lights being more of a... not a citrusy, but a piney flavor. It had a more of the pine terpenes in it. This lacks that. This lacks that whole profile, and it's just more of the earthy bland. And so maybe it just might be the grow didn't express that terpene very well. But it's still good. Well, I do have a Spotify channel with the first album. The problem with doing it on Spotify is I have to release them as albums. And every time I do, it's like, I think it's like $45. to post it to the publisher, and then the publisher posts it to the services. But that's like 45 bucks an album, and I get like 20 songs with that. And then it copyright strikes me anytime I try to use any of those songs. I mean, it's not a real copyright strike because it's just basically me striking myself, but I have to go through the process to get it unmarked, and it's just a pain in the ass. But I do want to figure out a way to do like a channel. All of these songs actually are on my, if you go to Suno, the website, and you could look up Backyard Prospecting, I have a playlist, a Prospecting Tunes playlist that's public. And you can stream all of them from there. It's just Suno's, you know, that's the website I make them on, and it's not as well known. It's not like a Spotify player, so it's harder to find it. You actually have to put a little effort in going there. But if you have the app or whatever, you can play it on your car, or if you have to go to the website, you can play it on your computer. I use, when I'm out at the river and I'm moving material, I usually use an Arbor Fabrication classifier, 1/4 inch. I think that's what I used when I collected these ones. But there's a break in that classifier, so occasionally a little bit bigger of a rock gets through. And, you know, I mean, you're tossing dirt around. Sometimes they get around the edge. This was my attempt to make like a gold love song. Kind of in the gold digging baby vein. Is the music going again for you guys?
She's my gravel bar gold. Got me digging my own soul. Doesn't need to take a thing, I just lay it at her feet. Let it gleam, yo. I'm a flame, she jumped in the dark. Now she's panning through my heart. I get every little piece, every ounce I hold. For that gravel bar gold. She leans in, says, pick your vein. Every secret, every shame, pours them out like river stones. Stacks them where she builds a throne. Brown eyes weighing what I'm worth. Sounds like she can't move the earth. I'm just going suck it down into a flame. She's my gravel bar gold. Got me digging my own soul. Doesn't need to take a thing, I just lay it at her feet. Let it gleam. I'm a flame, she jumped in the dark. Now she's panning through my heart. I give every little piece, every ounce I hold. For that gravel bar gold. What the gravel bar gold. You so leave you richer, leave you raw, leave you begging for the whole. Drowning, pulling juice from the sand. I was fine, I was whole, now I'm shining in a bowl.
Nice.
She's my gravel bar gold.
Yeah, for classifiers, I usually don't worry too much about classifying to a pan. if I'm in the process and I'm moving that kind of dirt, I classify into a bucket. If I were classifying to a pan, I would, because I'm using an XP pan, I would probably also just then use my XP classifier because they match each other, But at home, it is a little bit of a big classifier, so something smaller definitely would be nice. But I also make classifiers too. And I have little 4-inch classifiers for here that I use.
Brown water in a black pan, cold creek running through my hand. Bags at 1 gram.
What are they, wind seeds? I'll check them out. Do they have different size classifications, or is it just like for soil mesh type? Or sand? Like gardening? Alright. Look at those garnets, man. This is just some beautiful stuff. Little bitty garnets in there. Something. There we go. Let's get this little bit snuffered up. Gotta find a dry snuffer. Snuffer's been getting good workouts here the last couple days. Let's get this stuff up and out. All these little pieces, everything to drop. That's why you can't get too aggressive, Just start shifting. Okay. Snuffer this little bunch up. This guy, that guy. But there's another piece. Yep, there he is. 2 more. Get those guys. Chasing a couple roly-poly pieces that keep rolling with the dirt. Move it over manually. Alright. Got our gold. What are you guys chatting about? What's going on, Mama Bird? I see you there. Rocky Mountain. Brian. Everybody else has joined since the last time I bothered looking up. Good to see ya. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to enter in for sloppy seconds up there on top. And we have a goal set tonight. If we can get 50 people to donate $100, I will buy a 1 ounce bucket, 1 ounce of gold bucket of pay dirt. All we need are 50 $100 donations, $150 donations, or more or lesser donate. Y'all do the math if you need to figure that out. I'm going for gold here, so 50 $100 donations is the goal. If we don't make that goal, that's alright. I'll keep your money anyways. I'll put it to good use, though. I'll go buy some ice cream or some shit. Something yummy. Alright. For now, though, let's cook some gold up. Let's fire up the torch, if I can find it. Where's the torch go? There it is. Handy. I also wanted some music to listen in the car. Now I got a subwoofer in the car and I wanted some bumping music, so I made some Big Daddy raps too. I should put those on. You know, we'll do that next week. I'll do a playlist of just bumping stuff. It'll be fun. Here, this is the one I wanted to play for you guys.
She walks in, whole room slow. Heartbeat louder than the floor below.
I guess I'll go over here because otherwise it's weird if I just leave you guys over on the other one. Do you guys like the smoke effect that I had on the down here? Yeah, that wasn't just me fogging it out. I have a little a mister that I got in Japan. Got it out of a vending machine, like a gotcha prize. I haven't had any chance to use it. Let's use it tonight. Little smoke effect there, you know. Nice. Now I got a, it's just a little 6.5-inch kicker. I have an 8-inch solo barrack that I want to put in there, but it's too big. This isn't supposed to be tips, by the way. I don't know why it kept changing it to tips. It was definitely not supposed to be tips. You can use your imagination, figure out what it was supposed to be. Oh, I agree, the sage smoke is... Come back to me. Bam! Alright. Yeah, that's a good tune. I dig that one. I really dig that one. It's not gold related, but it's still a I still thought it was a pretty cool tune that I laid out there. But it was definitely, I did not use the word tips in the description. Tips, T-I-P-S, was not the way I spelled that one. Just saying. But he says it so smooth that you can imagine it is whatever you want it to be. It's the PG version. How about that? Sugar Tips. What's up, Sugar Tips? How you doing? All right. What a horrible, horrible person. All right. But while we're waiting for that gold to cool down, let's find us a bag and some dirt to put in it. Ow. That hurts. Little black bag. And as a little bonus, I got a little froggy today, I guess you could say. That's probably not the right term. That means something else entirely, doesn't it? I got a little whatever, creative today. Busted out the 3D printer and made a little something in celebration of Seahawks' win of the Super Bowl 60. Seahawks! And so I made this cool little 3D printed keychain. I painted it silver. I put a little loop on it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Seahawks. Congratulations to the Seahawks team on that win against them bitch-ass Patriots. If you're a Patriots fan, it sucks to be you. Shit. Maybe next year. But we're going to throw that in tonight's sloppy seconds right there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put one of the new sloppy second stickers on this one. Boom. Sloppy seconds. Everybody's lining up for the sloppy seconds. So let's bust this out. Fuck the Patriots. Again, I apologize if you're a Patriots fan. Pick a better team. I'm just kidding. You guys won enough. You guys have won like 20 freaking bowls. It's somebody else's turn. Today is 2/9/26. Signed by Dig Daddy. That's me. And now all we got to do is throw some dirt in there, and I've got the perfect tool for that. Damn thing won't open up. That's what she said. There we go. Yeah, they just never showed up, man. I don't know. Maybe they didn't get the memo. Like, hey guys, we're playing today. No, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Scoop. 2 scoops. Just like Raisin Bran, keeping you regular. All right. What do we got on the bench here? Let me throw some stuff in. There's a big old ruby thing. Whatever. You figure out what it is. That's going to be whoever wins. It belongs to them now. We're going to throw a micro spoon in there just because I got a whole bunch of them. Why not get rid of them? So I'm going to throw one of these itty bitty spoons, smaller than the real shovel spoon, so it's not really all that functional. It's just really for looks. It's a baby. It's a toy. But that's okay. All right. And that makes up tonight's sloppy seconds. Now all we got to do is find out how much gold we found. That's always a good thing, right? Figure out the numbers. So let's head over to the bench. And as you can tell, we got a new camera on the bench. Nice and clear. Digital. Digital, yeah. Cup. Turn it on. There. All right. Sending home is 0.06. 0.070 of a gram of gold. So just a little bit under 1/10 of a gram. Throw that in the pay dirt. I'm going to take this out of the little bag because the bag is just one more place for stuff to get stuck. So that's right, 0.069. Nice. Point 0.070. Good deal. So, got that. Move the keyboard. Unplug the heater, because I don't even think we're going to need that heater this year. One final time before we're out of time. If you haven't already done so, make sure to leave a comment on the comment video. You can find that comment video at the pinned chat, at the pinned comment on top of the chat window. Leave a comment on the video that's linked to. And that's how you get entered in for tonight's Sloppy Seconds. Once again, Sloppy Seconds are provided by me and no one else but me. Everything is out of my personal collection of stuff here in the bench, here in the shed. Here on the bench, in the shed. Yeah. Whatever. What I'm saying is YouTube doesn't sponsor this shit. Nobody else sponsors this shit. I guess you could say the patrons and the members kind of sponsor this shit in a way. And for that, I'd say thank you to all of them. All of you and all of your support. Here, get the cameraman back here. Cameraman. Good boy. All right. There we go. We got a bag of dirt. We got a bag of Sloppy Seconds here ready to go for somebody to bring home. Can't wait to give that away. Remember, you got to be here. You got to be here to win. Unless you're a Patreon member, you got to be here to win. If you take off and I call your name, you got 60 seconds to speak up. If you don't, we move on to the next person. If you're a Patreon member, though, I already know your name. I know where you're at. And as long as your name here is the same as it is there and you can point me in the right direction, yeah, you got it. You're good. So, that all having been said, I say, let's get to it. Let's get with it. Let's go over to the All Watch page. And we're going to change over to the random comment picker-rater. Where's my cursor? There we go. All right. We've got our GAW page here. To the purple page. We got 33 comments, 34 people here. I like it. Unique authors only. Let's pick us a winner. Ding! And then the ad comes up, and then the reveal. Drum roll, please. I need a soundboard. That's what I need, is a freaking soundboard. Mike Cruz 2034. Mike Cruz. And, you know, I'm pretty sure Mike Cruz is a Patreon member. So what that means is, even if he ain't here, where's he at? Mike Cruz 2430. Yeah, blue name. Look at that. There you go. But I'm pretty sure he's still here because I think he was just chatting a minute ago. Either way, congratulations, Mike. You are this week's Sloppy Seconds winner. I'll get this coming out to you. Make sure your address is up to date. There you are. Make sure your address is up to date. If it's not, make sure to email it to me. digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. And remember, everybody, if you are emailing me, it is digdaddy with the D at backyardprospecting.com, not Big Daddy. It's a lot of words, man. I'm out of breath. There you go. We're back in the game. So, half of you guys can take off now. I know you're here for the giveaway. It's gone. Get out of here. You're free. The rest of you who stay, thank you. I appreciate your dedication to the last 5 minutes of the show. Hopefully, we'll have some good stuff coming up. I got some pay dirt down here to review. So we definitely have at least a pay dirt review coming up this weekend. I still want to get out to the rivers, so wish me luck. I was going to go do something this last weekend. Then the person bailed on our plans, and I wish they hadn't, or they had told me earlier, because then I could have been like, well, fuck, I'm just going to go dig. Anyways, hopefully I'll get out there this weekend, and maybe I'll have some video of that for you guys. If not, we'll check out some pay dirt. If not, whatever. I'll see you guys next week. Either which way, I hope you all stay safe out there. You stay warm at homes. Stay warm out in the river, too. Bundle up, you know, do what you got to do. But don't get frostbite. Don't lose your toes. That would suck. Either way, be cool. And, yeah. Shit, I got 4 more minutes, don't I? All right. Now it's secret meeting time for the real dogs. The last, what is it, 28 of you. All right. They all thought we were leaving. I was bullshitting. We're not leaving yet. We're just chilling, actually. I really didn't have anything else to go off of or say or talk about. I just thought that looked pretty dramatic and felt pretty good. But, yeah, there you go. If you want to get some pay dirt, I have some of the, I never made the actual announcement to you guys, but I do have a few of the February Valentine's bags available. So I don't think they'll get there in time for Valentine's Day, but I do have a few bags left. So go check that out on the website, the Backyard Prospecting Shop. Go pick yourself up a bag, give it to your old lady, be like, hey, happy Valentine's. I love you. She'll be delighted. Trust me. You'll get some. Believe me. But pick that up at the Prospector Shop. Otherwise, check out the Swag Shop if you want to get some cool backyard prospecting swag. And yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. That's all I got for you this week. You guys stay safe. Have fun out there. Until next time, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace.
It's not the